See, as is par for the course, I'm doing something that I've never tried before during e-learning. So, as per usual, I have no idea what I'm doing. But this is, my first attempt trying to record my screen for a video. So we're going to do a write and discuss that leads into some notes. And hopefully it works. So we'll just start with some basic, standard calendar and weather talk about what's currently going on, and then point out some grammar things about it. Overall, our goal is to learn about the verbs vouloir, pouvoir, and devoir. The verb charts are not filled out yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. Ok, donc aujourd'hui, virgule, nous sommes mardi, le 20, de, I cannot spell right now, de avril, virgule, 2020. Point. C'est après, trait d'union midi, virgule, il fait très beau. Il fait du soleil. Il fait presque chaud. Il fait très très beau. Hier, virgule, il faisait du vent. Demain, il va pleuvoir. Je suis chez moi, virgule, et je veux aller à la librairie Barnes et Noble. So the word librairie, that one is one that I have not used before in class. So students already know the word bibliothèque as library. Librairie is a false cognate with the English word library. So instead of meaning library, it means bookstore. Donc, je vais aller à la librairie Barnes and Noble parce que I want regarder et acheter. So I want to look at and purchase de nouveaux livres. I want to look at and buy some new books. It's not that I'm short on books, I just always want more. On est en quarantaine, Quarantaine, virgule. Donc, je ne peux pas, I cannot, je ne peux pas aller en ville. Can't go out in town. Je dois, I have to, stay chez moi. À la maison, virgule. Je dois, again, I have to, passer aspirateur et arroser les plantes. So while I'm at home, as I am all day, I have to vacuum, which I pointed out in the tour of downstairs. So l'aspirateur is the vacuum cleaner, and arroser les plantes is to water the plants. Okay. Mon mari, Tim, Monsieur Hennessy, he wants rester chez nous. Mais il ne peut pas rester chez nous. Neither one of us gets what we want. Grass is always greener. Il doit, he has to, travailler. He has to work. Il n'aime pas sortir quand on est en quarantaine. Well, le weekend, il peut, he can rester chez nous. So yeah, he's one of the essential workers out there. For those who listen obsessively well during class, you may recall that he works for Coca-Cola. People need their Coca-Cola, otherwise they freak out. So he's essential. And he would rather be at home. Okay. Les étudiants. Accent aigu, T-U, T-I-A-N-T-S. Sont chez eux at their homes. So you guys. Ils veulent, they want, ils veulent regarder Disney Plus et jouer à des jeux vidéo. By the way, when you're typing on a Mac, if you want to make an accent aigu, you hit Option E first, and then whatever letter it goes over. If you want accent grave, you hit Option and then the key just to the left of the 1, and then whatever number it goes, or whatever letter it goes over. Okay, then ils peuvent, they can faire ces choses chez eux. So you guys actually can do those things at your house. Mais ils doivent, you have to, faire des devoirs. Gotta do your homework, gotta do your e-learning because your teachers are not coming to your house. That'd be weird and germy and gross. Okay. So, aujourd'hui, nous sommes mardi le 22 avril 2020. Cet après-midi, il fait très beau. Hier, il faisait du vent. Demain, il va pleuvoir. So, today is... No, it's mercredi. Okay. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes mercredi. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of April, although it'll probably be jeudi le 23 avril by the time you read this. Watch this. Both. 2020. This afternoon, so après-midi. Sometimes it's shortened to après-midi. So, après-midi. The colloquialism, a truncation for that. So, cet après-midi, this afternoon. Il fait très beau. So, it's very nice out this afternoon. Yeah, yesterday, il faisait, it was. Du vent, windy. Demain, tomorrow, il va pleuvoir, so it's going to rain. So that's just the future tense version of il pleut. Then je suis chez moi. I'm at home because quarantine. Je veux aller à la librairie Barnes & Noble parce que je veux regarder et acheter de nouveaux livres. So at home, I'd like to go out shopping at the bookstore to look at and buy. Acheter is a useful phrase to know when you're traveling. New books. I'm gonna get rid of il pleut. I don't want that there anymore. Okay. On est en quarantaine. We know this word pretty well by now. Donc, je ne peux pas aller en ville. So, I cannot go out in town. Je dois. I have to stay, like to rest in one place. It's just rester chez moi. À la maison, at home, je dois. I have to passer l'aspirateur to vacuum and water the plants. Mon mari veut rester chez nous, mais il ne peut pas rester chez nous. Il doit travailler. So my husband wants to stay at home, but he cannot. Il ne peut pas. He cannot stay at home. He has to work. He doesn't like. Il n'aime pas sortir, going out. Quand on est en quarantaine, when we're quarantined. The weekends, il peut rester chez nous. So just on the weekends. By the way, anytime you're talking about like weekends in general, Fridays in general, like whatever thing in general, you say le, followed by whatever it is. So on weekends, le weekend, literally the weekend. You can stay at home. Les étudiants, you guys, the students, sont chez eux, are at their houses, homes. Ils veulent, they want to watch Disney Plus and play video games. I know a bunch of you are probably playing Minecraft while I am recording this video. Ils peuvent faire, forgot an E. Ils peuvent faire ces choses chez eux. So they can do these things. I love the word choses. It's so useful. Chez eux. So choses mean things. Ils doivent, they have to faire les devoirs. They have to do their homework. So, let's talk about the verbs in there. So vouloir shows up a few different times So let me highlight those. So we got je veux, talking about what I want. So I want to go to the bookstore. I want to look at and buy different stuff. My husband wants to stay at home. And you guys they want, is how it's written, to watch Disney Plus. So vouloir is to want. So we have je veux, which is also the title of a Zaz song. Tu veux is exactly the same as the je form. Il, elle, and on veut. VE, looks almost exactly the same, except you just like shift that X, tilt it a little bit until it turns into a T. To say we want is nous voulons. VOULONS. ONS is pretty typical of the ending of a new form of any verb. Y'all want is vous voulez. And then they want is ils veulent. VEULENT. Don't forget that the ENT at the end of an il, elle plural conjugation is always silent. So yeah, we got our vouloir conjugations right there. Pouvoir. The noun le pouvoir means power. So if you have the power to do something, you're able to do something. So the infinitives to be able, but the conjugations are usually can. But like to say the infinitive to can, then no, it doesn't make sense. So the things that we actually can do mentioned over here. I've mentioned what I cannot do. So, where's that? Okay. So, je ne peux pas aller en ville. Il peut rester chez nous le week-end. Ils peuvent faire ces choses chez eux. So, we got a few different forms of pouvoir that show up in there. So, je peux, P-E-U-X, rhymes with je veux. So, you just change that first letter. Boom, boom, patterns. They help. Tu peux. Again, identical to the je form. That happens a lot in the entire French language. Then, il, elle, on peut, P-E-U-T. So again, the E exchanges to as you go from the je, tu to the il, elle, on forms. Nous pouvons, P-O-U-V-O-N-S. Nous pouvons. Vous pouvez, P-O-U-V-E-Z. And il a plural, ils peuvent. P-E. Oh, I forgot to change colors. On va les faire en bleu. P-E-U-V-E-N-T. Peuvent, again, E-N-T is silent. But once again, you have the O-N-S, E-Z, E-N-T, O-N-S, E-Z, E-N-T, which also shows up in all of your regular ER, IR, and RE verbs. So even with irregular verbs like these ones where it doesn't have a stem that shows up in every single conjugation, then there's still patterns to be found. Then devoir is to have to. Devoir as a plural noun means homework. So this one is not quite, I'll just put in dark red, so it's like almost, but not quite. But faire les devoirs is to do your homework. So like obligations, the things that you have to do. But doivent is one of your conjugations of devoir. Make that red. Dois travailler. And then for me, I have je dois rester chez moi. Je dois passer l'aspirateur et arroser les plantes. So, fill out the chart. So, je dois, D-O-I-S. Tu dois, D-O-I-S. Again, identical to the je form. Il, elle, on, D-O-I-T. So again, the il, elle, on form is just the version that ends with the T instead of X. Nous devons, D-E-V-O-N-S. So again, ends with O-N-S. Vous devez, D-E-V-E-Z. And then il, elle, plural, D-O-I-V-E-N-T, doivent. So, yeah, these three verbs, they're usually taught together because they do such similar things to one another. Again, with the je and tu forms being identical to each other, te, or il, elle, on, always ending with the letter te. The nous and vous forms having something different in the middle, vowel-wise, from all the other forms. But then then still ending with ONS, Z-E-N-T, ONS, Z-E-N-T, ONS, Z-E-N-T. Overall, the more patterns you can identify, the better for your learning, the easier it's going to be, because overall you don't want to like feel like you're starting from scratch every time you try to learn a new verb or try to write the next word in your sentence. You want to have continuity. You eventually want to get to the point where you don't have to think about what you're writing and what you're saying, and that's how we build fluency. So yeah, Vouloir Pouvoir et Devoir. There they are. There's going to be a little Canvas comprehension check on there. Also for today, there is some practice for you guys on conjugamos, and one extra step that I recommend for you guys that I didn't put in the directions the first time you guys tried conjugamos is that at the end of each practice session, you need to click record score. So that way the conjugamos website keeps track of what you do and you won't be required to submit screenshots anymore. So a lot of people, their results were initially lost, but luckily the backup plan of the screenshots worked. But if you click record results every time, it's going to keep a really detailed record of your progress, which days might be a little bit worse than others, how quickly you're learning, how quickly you're building that fluency, that reflex of verb conjugation. So keep at it and keep learning French. As usual, if you have questions, email me. It's my job to answer them, and I picked this job, so I actually enjoy communicating with my students. Email me, please. Okay, au revoir.